Most beginners lose money because they overcomplicate scalping strategy. Scalping strategy is not to be over complicated. But today, I am giving you the fastest and simplest scalping strategy that works even if your account is very, very small. No fancy indicator, no confusing rule. Just a clean chart proving setup you can use right after this video and you will be making money. Before I dive into what I have for you today, if you look at the screen, you will see how we're making money. This is $51 and it's still counting. It's still counting gradually. Now, I will be showing you a strategy, complete strategy that will help you to make money even at that. Now, I will show you my screen, how when I enter this trade and how I'm making profit. Most beginners scalpers fail because they enter during choppy market or take setup against the trend. Now, this strategy eliminates those two things. You will not go against the trend and you will not enter in a choppy market. Now, quickly, $61 and still counting. Look at my setup. Now, this is another strategy with Bolija Bank special Bolija Bank setup. You see, special setup. I will try my best to find out time so that I can give us this particular setup. Now, this particular setup, you don't need your TDI. That's your Trader Dynamic Index for you to trade. With this particular setup, you are good to go. In fact, if you want to make the setup now complicated like TDI, you can add it. Like for example, now you have your let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. 34 34 moving average, you make it yellow, and then you have your moving average, which is um the two moving average. Make it red. Yes, look at how it will look like. You see how it looks like. It's still going to continue selling. Let me add position. Let me add position. It's still going to continue selling. Still going to continue selling. And then the last one is you add um your 50 moving average. I intend to show us something different, but let me just show us this, then I go to what I'm having for today, which is our major indicator, which is the 50 indicator. Then we can add black, which is our 200 moving average, 200 moving average, which is black. Yes, yes, exponential. Yes. So with this now, you have gotten a full indicator. Now it might be complicated for you to read this indicator, but it is very easy for those that understand. Now this is a typical moving average indicator and a TDI combined together. It might be difficult for you to understand, but those that have TDI, those that trade with TDI will understand. That's traded dynamic index. They will understand how to use this particular indicator. Now this is a very powerful indicator, a very powerful indicator, very, very powerful indicator. It works like magic. Now this is 5 minutes time frame, which I will be showing us the scalping strategy. Now this is how it looks like, how it looks like using this particular. Now I will do a special video on this. I don't want to flog this too much. I will do a special video on this. Now back to our strategy. Now I want to show us this particular strategy. Let me cancel all these things. Now a pure chart. Now these are the moving average we'll be using on in this strategy. Now we're going to be using the 20 moving average, that's the EMA, and also we're using the 50 EMA, then our RSI 14, so that we can filter our momentum. Now, this strategy is actually designed specifically for quick in and quick out trade. That means for scalpers, you want to trade 1 minute time frame, 5 minutes time frame, is very good for you. Now, this also is for beginner traders with small account. You have a small account, you need to grow it quickly, you go for scalping strategy, and this strategy is actually for you. Now, when you have understand this strategy, you need volatile pairs that are very quick, that moves faster, because scalpers are those that don't have patience. So you need pairs that are fast, such as our gold. Now, our gold, our Euro USD. Now, look at our Euro USD. Euro USD is actually is actually a volatile pair also. We have GPP, JPY. I'll not add them here, but you can add them. Click this plus sign. Click this plus sign. GPP, let me just search directly. GPP, JPY. Now, I'll add it. Yes, this kind of pairs are actually fast pair. They are volatile pair. We have the NAS 100 and we have other pairs that are very fast. They are volatile. You see it, right? You see it. It is actually a volatile pair. Now, the goal of this is simplicity plus speed and high accuracy. So now let me impute my moving average now. Moving average 20. 20 and then moving average 50. Of the moving average 50. Moving average 50. Very good. And then we also have the relative strength index 14. What is the oscillator? Relative strength index 14. Good. Now look at how it looks like. Look at it. Now this is for scalping. Let me go back to gold. Let me go to gold. Let me get gold. XAU USD. So you see how gold is volatile. Now, I love doing this with practical. I love doing. Now look at this. Now you can sell this now. This is a very good one, a very good trade for us to sell. Very good trade for us to sell. Now you see we're already on profit, guys. We are on profit. We are on profit already. You see, it is the strategy is working. It's working. I've not even explained it to you, and you're already seeing it working. Now, watch this video to the end. Watch this video to the end, because you'll be amazed at how this strategy works. You'll be amazed at. Now, the core thing here is that the indicators help us in market structure. The indicators help us in market structure. Now, the um 20 EMA, which is very fast, actually show immediate trend plus pullback. It shows us the immediate trend plus the pullback that is happening. Then we have the 50 moving average. The 50 moving average shows overall trend of the market. Now remember, we are using the 1 minute and the 5 minutes time frame. We are using the 1 minute and the 5 minute time frame. It's a scalping strategy whereby you take advantage of the market, you gain profit, and you go out from the market. Now let's move on. The RSI actually show us, or it filter or confirm the momentum of the market. It filter momentum, which means that it confirm if the move has strength or not. That is the work of the RSI indicator. Now, why this indicator? Moving average 20 help us to catch retracement, quick retracement. Help us to catch what? Quick retracement. Now, 50 moving average help us to confirm the trend of the market and then you say trend of the market is sell, that's why we are selling. That's the trend. Anything below 50 moving average is sell, above 50 average is buy. So we are now what we have confirmed it, that's what we are selling. And then the RSI now has to do with momentum. If the momentum is in our favor, or it is weak or strong. And with this 1 minute now, you discover that the momentum is actually what is actually to our own favor. Now that's how gold is very volatile. That's why you need to be careful while you trade it. Now I'm so happy because we entered at the perfect time in our own favor. So at the end of this video, I'm very sure that you'll see what is happening. Now this strategy is based on institutional scalping. Based on institutional scalping. Now it is based on price trend, pullback, and continuing the trend. Now we explore this particular strategy with our EMA, which act as our dynamic support and resistance. And then when price crossed, that's the 50 moving 20 moving average, cross the 50 moving average zone, is actually a sign of strong momentum in the market. The RSI also confirm the strength of the trade. That's the momentum in the market. And if the momentum is dying, it also what it also confirm. Now trading when trend is dying is very risky. Avoid trading when trend is dying. Now trading during liquidity sweep, also you need to avoid it. Now I've done a video on liquidity sweep already. You need to watch that video. And then taking entrance without volume, you need to be careful, because when there is no volume in the market, you stay long in the market, in a range market, and you definitely will give up. Now this strategy will reduce our loss by 40 to 60% compared to raw moving average scalping strategy. That's why we're combining two moving average, and also we're combining the relative strength index. Now the time frame for this, like I said, very good for 1 minute time frame. That's for aggressive scalpers. 5 minutes time frame, that's the best balanced time frame. And then we have the 15 minutes time frame for more accurate and few what setup. More accurate and few setup, you see it for in the 15 minutes time frame. Now what are the market conditions needed for us to trade this? Number one is that the market must be trending. The market must be a trending market. It should not be a choppy market. It should not be a range market. It should be a trending market. Now candles are not tiny. They are what? They are long. They are big candles. That's one of the proof that we are in a trending market. And then you need to respect EMA. When price respect EMA, then you trade. And you need to also look at when there is no news. When there is no news, what are the things for you to avoid? Number one is extremely high volatile news spike. When there is news, you stay away from the market. When the trade, the price is sideways, you stay away from the market. And if there is no crossing, you stay away from the market. Now, so how can we buy when we say buy setup? Now after you have identified your trend, for example, you have identified your trend, what you do is you look for where the 20 moving average crosses the 50 moving average, like this place, and then you what you buy. The same way forward for sell. You can also wait for a pullback, and then you do that. And then also watch your RSI here. Watch your RSI here. If there is any confirmation such as divergence, overbought, oversold, now is actually a proof also in the market. Now I just want to rush all the talkings that I have to talk, so that I can show you how it works. Now your risk reward ratio in this particular trade can be even 1 to ratio 5. The risk reward ratio can even reach 1 to ratio what? 1 to ratio 5. Now this is based on your choice. It can be also up to 1 to ratio 5. Now, depending on how you want it to be, but it can be what, 1 to ratio 5 or 1 to ratio 4, depending on what you want. Now, this strategy is very simple, like I said, and very fast. You make money in this, very simple and very fast. Now, let's go straight forward now. This is it. This is it. Look at what happened here. Now, you see, this is actually on a trendy market and it has been selling. This is just a short reversal that is happening. It's just a short reversal. You see it, it's just a short reversal that is happening. So we expect it to continue what, selling. Look at what happened. Why I entered this trade. Now, I saw that there was actually um number one reason why I entered this sell is this particular place here, our RSI here. You see it is actually on the trend level. That's level 50. Level 50 is trend. Now it's actually on a trend level and we are actually selling. The trend is actually selling. That's why I sold. That is why I sold. And there was already a cross of, the fifth of the 20 moving average here to the 50 moving average at this particular place. There was a cross already. There was a cross at this particular place already. And then look at it. It came back, pulled back, and then you see it's going down. Now the same thing happened. Price returned back here and then came back for a sell. And that is the same thing that is happening here. Forex is what has happened that is still happening. There is nothing new in forex. It is past history coming to play again. So now, after it has reached here and make all those noise, it will begin to what, sell downward, and I'm going to hold it until I take my national king. Now, this is how to scalp. Very easy, very easy. Once you see a crossing of this moving average, which is the moving average 20 and moving average 50, just know that you are about to enter your trade. You are about to make profit. Yes, you are about to make profit, especially when there is a pullback, like the pullback that is about to happen at this place. And then let me even add more position. No, I'm adding more position. And someone might say he's adding more position. Yes, I'm adding because I'm sure of my setup. Look at it. I'm sure of it. Profit is sure in this particular trade. I'm sure of it. I'm expecting it to start coming downward. Why? Because this is a sell trend. This is a sell trend. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you click your notification bell so you'll be notified wherever I upload a video such as this. And if you found this video so helpful, click the like button, share this video, and also comment on this video. I am Mr. Joshua, the help traders trade the smart way. See you in my next video. Have a good day. Oh, I love this trade. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more information.